Last week I was running something over and over in my mind that my client said. She said, I can be my best without doing the most. I can be my best without doing the most. And then it made me think about how we look at what we're responsible for and a new approach that feels good internally. I was reading an article over the weekend that talked about 4 types of stress. One was potent stress. This is when something unexpectedly happens. It could be the house burned down. It's something drastic. It's potent. Disrupts your whole life. The next one is persistent stress. It happens over time, every single week, chronic. It's just like the water faucet that drip, 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 drip. And it can be internally annoying. The third is perception stress. This is the one I fight against the most. Perception stress. It's what you're perceiving about your situation. Example, someone on an airplane who's afraid of flying, they go through the fear of flying before they get on the plane, during the whole entire flight, and then afterwards before they land. That's a perception stress. And lastly, pervasive. It could be a combination of 2 or 3 of them at once. So when we look at internal stress, one of the key indicators, if we're handling it well, is our internal dialogue. That's the place I look first. What am I saying to myself about what I'm responsible for? And I've created a visual for you. The full plate. To whom much is given, much is required. We know if you're in leadership, you're gonna have a full plate, no doubt about it. But how you're looking at that plate, you can see some of these objects are about to fall over. How can we eliminate any unnecessary commitments so the plate feels better? Because either we're looking at the full plate as a blessing, or we're looking at that full plate as a burden. Take it from someone who knows. So when we rearrange our life and reprioritize what is in alignment with our own unique values, it's going to feel like Christmas. It's going to feel better internally. Even though it's still a full plate, you can't see what I'm responsible for because I'm not focused on what I'm responsible for. I'm focused on the things that bring me joy. I'm focusing on a supportive dialogue. How do I do that in practical terms? I write in my journal this morning a love letter to Christy. That's practicing a more nurturing dialogue with myself rather than a disempowering dialogue. So whether you have a full plate or not, you get to decide how you're looking at what you're carrying. And tangibly speaking, you can eliminate what no longer serves you. One thing that I do is I get constant pitches, constant offers in my inbox, especially on LinkedIn. I started not responding because those aren't my people. They can't even see me anyway. And all they want is my money. Let's just be honest. And it's something that I don't even need. I really don't need it. I have a full book. So to make sure that I'm not squandering time or energy, I just pass on it. Because if you can't even acknowledge who I am, I don't have the time to give. That is an example of me protecting my peace and my life force. So you have to ask yourself, are my thoughts killing me or are they filling me? And killing meaning depleting you of your life force. It's the most precious gift you can give to this world is the beauty of your presence. Someone said that our greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. So on this week, I want to challenge you to choose in a way that fills you, that gives you energy back, and that you always have a cup that overflows by monitoring what you say yes and no to. Because every day can be Christmas in some special way. You just have to look for it.